Whew, y'all. Man, I swear to God, man, every time I come back and do these damn lives and I tried to do the damn solo, I be y'all confused and discombobulated. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? But yo, what is good, everybody? If you guys can hear me, go ahead and hit that one real quick. Go ahead and hit that one. If I see at least one, we'll go ahead and get it started. You can hear me, go ahead and press a one. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I know I always do this, but I always got to make sure that I'm being heard. Let me see. Okay, we got some ones. All right, so let's get this thing crack-a-lacking. First and foremost, let me give a big shout out to all the people in the chat. Showed up on a Sunday night. We got our reigning, defending come November. But our reigning king of the sector, Mikey, in the building. What's going on, King? What's going on? We got Teresa in the building. What's going on? Unadulterated truth. Hey, UT, man, I try. You know, I try. You know, like I always try to make a point, you know, to be on time as best I can and all that. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Got Dr. Nikki in the building. What's going on, Dr. Nikki? Hope I pretty much hope you're doing well. Go Eagles, though. Go Eagles. Got Make a Change in the building. What's going on, Mac? Got Clark in the building. What's going on? Miss Josephine in the building. What's going on? Do we have anybody else? Do we have anybody else in the building? If you're in the clouds, big shout out to y'all. But right now, let's go ahead and get this thing cracking because, you know, a lot of y'all know how it is with me. You know, like I just try to get the shit going. But anyways, why are we here today? Well, today is March the 29th. Today's March the 29th, 2026. And for those of you who are not aware or may have forgotten, or if you're new here and you haven't made yourself new here, because I couldn't tell, today is what we call, well, at least me, what I call the Secktah's unofficial birthday. Now, keep in mind, I got to say unofficial because I'm realizing over the years, people really get mad at me for saying, that's not the birthday. What are you talking about? I'm like, man, look, man, can I cook? Can I cook? Is it possible for me to be great? Can I be great? Can I be great for a minute? Because I got a reason why I say what I say. But, anyways, today is the unofficial birthday, but what some of y'all may not know, well, some of y'all do know, but I have to let that new Umar Johnson sector know, that 2.0 know, that today is also the day. Today is also the day, the 5th year anniversary of that August Archibald lawsuit being dropped. Now, all that's connected for a reason here, and I'll get to that with my little history that I usually do in case anybody forgot or anybody new here. But that's why we're here. And we made it 5 years now. Can y'all believe that? We made it 5 years. And I know I say this every year, and I know I sound like a broken record, and I kind of sound like an asshole the more I say this. How the fuck did we get this far? I don't know I don't know how the fuck we got this far. 5 years, y'all. Damn. Big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to y'all for making this thing still go. Now, a lot of things happened over the 5 years, good and bad, for better and for worse. But at the end of the day, 5 years is a big milestone. We are still here and making the shit shake, making the shit run. People going live, people going on doing bigger and better things over there. So much has went on over the past 5 years. So big shout out to y'all, man. Big shout out to y'all. So before I go any further, let me make the big announcement that a lot of people are wondering, because I'm going to get asked this a lot throughout the year. And big shout out to the Queen of the Sector, Divine Seven, for reminding people what I did last year. But I still got asked the question. But again, I get it sometimes. I get it. Like I'm not active like that, so people may forget, it may slip their mind. But the big question that I'm going to get asked throughout the year is, LV, when you going to go live next? When you going to go live, LV? Are you ever going to go live again? I got you. I got you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the official, well, not the official, not the official, but the tentative schedule of 2026. Now, I do have the duck in the corner, so I gotta do this a little bit more manually of as far as putting my slides up, because I got to do that for the majority of the show here. But give me a second here. So let me show y'all the official. Damn, I keep look, shoot, look. A lot of people gonna start screenshotting that too. Be like, he said official. That's his official schedule. He said it. This is the tentative schedule. You ready? Set. Bam. Let me put this a solo. So anyways, that's the tentative schedule for 2026. I got the day, I got the dates, and I got the time, Eastern Standard Time. So take a screenshot, do what you got to do. This is the tentative schedule for 2026. So let's go over it real quick. Sunday, which is today, 8 p.m., which is now, the Secktah 5th birthday. The next live that I'm tentatively supposed to do, again, this is tentative, the 820 talent show. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it last year. I'm really hoping I can do it this year. So again, I'm putting it down Thursday, 8:20, 8 p.m., the 820 talent show. I really want to do that this year. So we'll see if that will happen this year around. Next up will be October the 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be Secktah Bracketology. The same thing we do every year, where I announce the brackets for the king and queen of the sector. And speaking of which, on Saturday, November the 7th, again, this is tentative, 8 p.m. Eastern, Queen of the Sector 4. Queen of the Sector 4. And on Sunday, November the 8th at 8 p.m., King of the Sector 4. That's the schedule for 2026. If it turns out, if I go live more, I will let you guys know. If it's a big reason why I need to, I'll let you guys know. I have done that before in the past, where I would say, hey, I'm only going live only 5 times a year. And I probably went live maybe an extra 2 times because I felt I needed to go live. So anyways, that is the tentative schedule. I did see some people that came into the building earlier. Oh, damn. I did see some people that came into the chat earlier. Big shout out to Tiggs. I saw him. Who else I saw? I saw some other people come in. I saw Chat T come in. What's going on, Chat T? But that's a tentative schedule. So anyways, let's go ahead and keep this thing moving. So just to go over real quick on quick history on how we got here, for anybody new or for anybody who has forgotten, pretty much we could say the Umar Johnson sector started maybe in 2017, maybe on April the 2nd or April 3rd, probably was the start of the sector, because I think that was the day that Anti-Afro did her first Umar video. And so from 2017 to about 2021, it was all strictly about Umar. Umar. That's where the whole Umar Johnson sector name came from. And to anybody in that new Umar Johnson sector, if any of y'all gonna try and talk to us about Umar, I'm letting y'all know right now, we have heard it all. We've seen it all. We heard every Umar pro point. We heard every Umar anti point, every counterpoint, the counterpoint to the counterpoint to the counterpoint. There is nothing new that you guys are not talking about right now. It even got to the point where I heard Joe was talking about, yo, I was sitting here like, what? Yo, I heard Joe on a panel. She was talking about one of these dudes was talking about the August Archibald lawsuit, and they was trying to make it seem like that's a flex. I'm like, bro, I was like, okay, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna stay away from that place because I do not got time for that. I do not got time for y'all to be flexing about some goddamn August Archibald lawsuit. But anyway, speaking of it, in late 2020, August Archibald lawsuit got filed. This is what many would consider the last topical Umar sector topic. Now, granted, we had some more over the years, like recently the whole Umar daughter thing. But the thing about that, by that time, like that type of shit will last about 24, 48 hours. And we're moving on to the next bullshit. So that whole lawsuit, it was pretty much proven as a phony, a big waste of time. Apparently, the only person that knew about it was Anti-Afro. In theory, or what we're supposed to believe, August Archibald is supposed to be like this person that we all don't know, and Anti-Afro is apparently the only person that knows this person. So this whole time, Anti-Afro would only be the only one having all these updates, which would lead to certain people think that maybe Anti-Afro is behind that lawsuit. Now, we don't have undisputed proof of that, but that's been the theory for quite some time now. But anyways, once that got dropped on March the 29th, 2021, there was a shift. Now, there was a shift beforehand where there was content creators against content creators, but the big difference before then, in like late 2020 up until after March 2021, was that the whole content creator versus content creator thing was pretty much still revolved back to Umar Johnson. Somehow, some way, it went right back to Umar Johnson, right? But since then, when it was just content creator shit, it basically stayed on the content creators. And if you look at what has happened since then, you had the debates that I did right after March 2020, March the 29th, 2021. Slander Ave came into prominence after that time. Photon came into prominence at that time. You had the church sector, you had the beef sector, you had a whole bunch of things that came into play after that particular date. Drama came in, and all of that was all us. It pretty much had nothing to do with Umar shit at all. So that's the big difference from right now to back then. Right now, it's all about us. It's been about us. There's nothing revolving around one particular person at this point in time. So that's the big difference. So when we talk about the Umar Johnson sector and the Secktah, when we talk about the Secktah, we talking about us. We're not talking about Umar Johnson, which again, that's why when people say Umar sector, it's like we're not the Umar sector. We barely talk about Umar. But anyways, it is what it is with that. So I got through all that. So next thing I will talk about, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something called the top 10 breakout moments. But before we do that, how about a little bit of entertainment for y'all real quick, since it is the Secktah's unofficial birthday, the 5th unofficial birthday. We got to have some tunes a little bit. I mean, shit, like we got to celebrate just a little bit on this particular day, just a little bit, can we? So how about we have one of our favorite tracks, have our favorite tracks. And I definitely want to play this one because I want to say something real quick to the damn beef sector. Now, to the beef sector, I pretty much don't have no smoke with y'all. I don't want no smoke with y'all. I ain't trying to get doxxed. I ain't trying to get involved in y'all stuff. I'm just somebody in the clouds that watch. But when I saw that shit on Lemon's Talent Show months ago, and y'all want to bash my man Conscious Energy, especially when that Cocaine Strippers played, Y'all need to stop the damn cap. That is a fucking great song. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Cocaine Strippers is a fucking hit. And as someone that's in this sector, I'm going to stick up for my man Conscious Energy. I'm going to stick up for the sector when I say Cocaine Strippers is a fucking hit. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Now I'll get into the beef sector. I ain't trying to have no smoke with y'all, but I just got to let that known because I really didn't like that bullshit. I did not like how y'all did Conscious Energy on that fucking night. That's just my opinion. But anyways, y'all, since I'm talking about Cocaine Strippers, how about we kick this shit off right and do our little thing of going over. Goddamn, where the fucking video? Man, shit. This the hell I get for damn doing the damn duck in the corner. But anyways, here we go, y'all.
Mr. PAT. Mr. PAT. Cocaine stripper. Cocaine flipper. Cocaine dealer. Cocaine killer. This is my life. This is my pain. Trapped in the ghetto. Trapped in the game. Money and the power. Lames I devour. I got a bad bitch and the pussy tastes like water. Kidnap your daughter, have her stripping in the club. She fell in love with daddy cause my game screwed up. I'm from the south side, all we do is sell powder. Contract killers, suicide robbers. Cocaine stripper. Cocaine flipper. Cocaine dealer. Cocaine killer. Galaxy 3, mine out of space. In San Antonio, my partner caught a case. Man, it's messed up. 2 birds gone. I called my connect. Meet me downtown. He hit me with a key. I gave him 17. On my way to Spain with a Japanese. Her hair so long, pussy so fat. Mr. PAT, and I'm flying with my gat. Cocaine stripper. Flipper. Cocaine dealer. Cocaine killer. Yeah, you done slip and slid to another league. Mr. PAT, young pimpin', know what I'm talking about? H-time buying is going down. Can you dig it? All about that paper. Yeah. Mr. PAT.
Yeah, yeah, you are. Hello, hello. Yo, what the hell? So look, so while that thing was playing, it said my mic was unplugged. So I unplug it, I plug it back in. I didn't see the little thing move. But then I was hearing in the background my voice was going. Anyways, whew, whew, man. I gotta get through the show, yeah. I gotta get through this show. So, anyways, big shout out to Conscious Energy, man. Like I said, bro, man, like over the past 5 years, that's one of the biggest hits the sector has had. And want to give a big shout out to the chat again. We got about 26 people in the building. Big shout to y'all. I saw Steph Collins was in the building. Saw Last Call was here. I saw Miss Murph was also here. Big shout out y'all for coming up in here. So, anyways, let's go ahead and let's get started with this list that I like to call the top 10 breakouts. The top 10 breakouts. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to make this very, very clear. This is my list. This is my list. I'm going to say it one more time, like Umar, 3 times. This is my list. Now, if you guys like, or, like if you guys don't agree with it, that's all cool and dandy. But I'm just letting y'all know this is my list. This is my list. Say it one more time, like Umar. This is my list. All right. So, first and foremost, let's talk about what is a breakout moment. First and foremost, uh, hold up, let me get the slides. So, not a breakout moment, a breakthrough moment. God damn. So, what is a breakthrough moment? It's the Pacific moment when a CC, a panelist, or a chatter stopped just existing in the space and started getting real attention, recognition, and traction. Big shout out to Raw B. Big shout out to Slander God. I see y'all in the building. What's going on? So that is what a breakthrough moment is, at least from what I researched. All right. So let's break it down even further. Let's kind of put it down in the third grader level here. Pretty much the moment a person becomes noticeable in the sector. Now, here's the important part. Here's the important part that I want you guys to understand on how my list is. This is the important part. Hold on. Let me pull this slide up. Let me pull this up. It's not just the moment of it, but also what happens afterwards that determines my list. Okay, I'm going to say that again. It's not the moment, not just the moment. I should have put just in there, but also what happens afterwards to determine what I have on this list. So I want you guys to pay attention to how I kind of numbered this shit, list this shit, and you may see certain things not even on my list. Now, I will say this, I will go over my top 10, but I will also go through 10 honorable mentions as well. So I got 10 picks and I got 10 honorable mentions that I'm going to go over here tonight. Now, the other thing too is I want to make this clear. This will be a mixture of Umar Johnson's sector stuff and dissector stuff. I tried to do a dissector just only list, but bro, like here's pretty much what I've noticed about when I try to make this list. When it comes to breakthrough moments, I noticed throughout the sector history, as far as what I try to remember, there's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot. So this is kind of a very unique type of list here. And I didn't even realize it until I was really trying to go through it. But when I kind of combined the sector stuff and the Umar Johnson sector stuff, it kind of came a little bit more fluid here, in my opinion. And also too, I'm sure I'm gonna make a lot of OGs out there happy, because I know sometimes when I do these lists and I only do sector stuff, people get mad saying, well, how come there's no stuff from 2020 and 2019? I'm like, okay. So we got Umar and sector stuff mixed in. There, you happy? Anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. So let's start off with an honorable mention here. And whoo, man, hopefully I can keep up with these damn numbers because I'm trying not to spoil shit. See Speak Easy in the building, what's going on? I think I said hi to Raw as well. So let's go over number 10. Number 10, Raw B, and I think it was either the 12K gate or the 20K gate. Go ahead and Raw. Go ahead, Raw, and tell me what the actual number is. Because I think it was 12. I was gonna put 20, but I could have sworn it was 12. But if you guys don't remember this, this happened just a few years ago. So this is not like way past on our memory here. We all know about this particular situation here. Hold on. 12K from We Unlock. All right, cool. Anytime it's a list, it's a problem. Hey man. we just getting started too. We just get started. But bro, number 10, Raw B came into the game on this on this shit right here. Now listen, uh the first time I heard of Raw B was actually on We Unlock's panel, but at that point, We Unlock, pretty much kind of like removed himself from a lot of our sector and was doing his own thing. And that was the first time I saw Raw. Like way before she became involved in this sector here. So I pretty much saw her like on We Unlock's panel, and Raw at that time was on We Unlock's panel a lot. It was almost as if, you know, Robbie was like a co-host to We Unlock. And I was really, really digging a vibe together. I was really digging a vibe. I was really digging We Unlock's growth as a content creator as well, because he was really starting to grow a community there. And I remember at one point in time when We Unlock did his interview with Umar Johnson, and and he had his panel discussion after the Umar stuff. I remember I went on the panel, and I know Rob was on there as well at the time too. And I remember I told We Unlock, hey, look, We Unlock, man, just keep on going. I see you got a community growing and all that. So it was all good. But then one day, out of the damn blue, I see We Unlock had a live talking about somebody scammed them out of money. And so I clicked on the link, and he talking about Raw. And I was like, no, what? I was like, oh man, I was so fucking disappointed. Not the fact that I think Raw did anything. It was just the fact that those two seemed to have fallen out. That's what I was disappointed about the falling out. Because I was really digging We Unlocking Raw as a team on his channel. So I was just confused. I was like, man, what the fuck happened? Whew. Then Raw respond. One thing led to another. Then that motherfucking Photon team, they picked up the story, and all hell went damn loose. All hell went loose. Raw got on Photon panel, discussion amongst the sector, because y'all know how Photon is. Then motherfucking Eyes came into the picture, and then Eyes defending We Unlock, wondering what the then then Eyes and Raw B went at it. Raw went in. Eyes went in, back and forth, man. But I really think it was really like the Eyes thing that really kind of led people to look at Raw like, hey, Raw, like, yeah, like you in here. You in now, man. But big shout out to We Unlock. Big shout out to Raw. Big shout out to Eyes. I like all of them. Like I pretty much ain't got no dog in the fight with whatever they got, or pretty much if they do still have something going on. But at the end of the day, it's still Secktah history and whatnot. What Chad T talking about? LV, you a damn lie. We were surprised at the damn amount of money. Well, yeah. I mean, like as far as the damn money, yeah. I mean, shit, like all that fucking money. I mean, goddamn, that shit was yo, bro. That was crazy. That was crazy. I was like, what? I was like, yo, Raw. I was like, yo, Raw. Like for real. Look, with pretty much that amount of money, shit, like you could have did a damn class for the women. You could have did a damn class for the women with all that damn money. But anyways, like I said, man, big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to everybody. Oh man. Ross says shh. Oh man. But anyways, let me go ahead and still get going here. I don't know why the hell they don't label this shit. These damn slides. Because I could have sworn I had an honorable mention first, but I guess not. Okay, well, let's see. Hopefully this ain't gonna be no spoil. All right, so let's talk about this here. So let's talk about an honorable mention here. Code Fam, Stargate arrives. Code Fam, Stargate arrives. Now, I don't know if Binary has ever admitted this. I don't know. He probably had in passing. And I'm not trying to put him on the spot, because I know Binary went to Hollywood, went off to the beef sector, getting like 500 people in this chat and shit like that, So again, like I don't know if Binary ever admitted this, but I was watching closely, and I was looking at them numbers, and I was looking at what was going on. Now, I know a lot of people going to have their different perspective on this, but I'm going to say this right now. The minute creepy people came into the picture, because keep in mind, y'all, and this is according to Binary, Code Fam, or not Code Fam, but let's say Code Gang. I think it was originally Code Gang. It started off with Binary, identity withheld, and creepy people. Creepy people eventually left, and so they needed a third co-host. Then in comes Stargate into the picture. Now, the Stargate back then ain't the one we know now. Stargate ain't the one back then like we know now. So Stargate back then was kind of, like in a different type of vibe back then. Stargate was like the bubbly type. A lot of people like Stargate and whatnot. So when Stargate came into the picture, Binary's equity started going up a little bit, because again, back then Stargate kind of had a little bit of clout back then. Now again, I know some people are going to say, "Oh no, she didn't. That's a lie." What are you talking about? I was like, listen, I watched and I paid attention. Just know that I watched and I pay attention. I can be objective. I watched and I pay attention. And I'm letting y'all know right now, Stargate had it going on back then. And when Stargate was on your panel, when Stargate was in your chat, and especially in Binary's case, when Stargate was your damn co-host, a lot of stuff happened afterwards. Now, do I have to explain a little bit more? Now, I may get in trouble, but I've said this plenty of times. Afterwards, Binary started getting people from the Smoke Gang to go to his platform. Now, granted, I understand there's other factors, and I know a lot of other people got their stories about it. Smoke has his story. Other people have their stories. People talk about why they went to Binary's thing. But I'm just saying, when Stargate went over there, things started rolling. Anyways, man, look, bro, I don't know what the fuck. So I wasn't expecting that Code Fam thing to come up. I gotta, man, shoot, hold on, man. Let me make sure that these things are labeled right, because I got a feeling that if I keep going, I'm gonna get some bullshit. Let me make sure. Real quick. Okay, you know what? I think we're good for now. All right, let's go ahead and let's keep it rolling here. Let's go with number 9. Tiff Griff, neutralize. This for my OG Umar Johnson sector people. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Tiff Griff neutralized. Now, I want to play clips, but obviously channels get taken down. People want to private they shit. A whole bunch of other stuff goes on, and also people want to strike people when they play they shit. But if y'all want to see this particular clip, I got this clip on my One More for the Good Guys documentary. You guys can check that clip out. But pretty much what happened here is that this was what some would say, and I'm not particularly sure if this is the exact debut of Tiff Griff, but Umar was doing like a call-in type of thing on Instagram, I want to say, and Umar was talking about his ops and his haters, and then Tiff Griff arrived on the call, face showing and everything, and she's talking about presumably about the AFW because Rev G's name was dropped while she was talking. And then she brought up about neutralizing them. And this set the godmother anti-Afro Svengali on like, oh, hell no. Nah. You said what? You threatening me and all this other stuff, man. And then that kind of really, really brought Tiff Griff to like another stratosphere as far as in the sector here. Because ever since then, look, listen, back then, anti-Afro had a stranglehold on this fucking sector. When I tell you, it was probably like 90% pro anti-Afro Svengali. Probably like, yeah. Because listen, there are three things you do not do back then in an Umar Johnson sector. There are three things. There are three things you don't do. Number one, don't say anything good about Umar Johnson. Number two, don't say anything bad about Lennon Honor. And number three, do not say anything bad about anti-Afro Svengali. Do not say anything bad about anti-Afro, because if you do, man, them damn riders was coming. And when Tiff Griff said that, man, E and J went in. Yo, bro, it was crazy. And yo, Tiff Griff was public enemy number one since then. Ever since then, Tacky Turkey Tiffany, all that stuff. They did not let up on Tiff since that damn video at all. Man. Make sure the slide is good. All right, I guess so. All right. Let's get to the next slide. Let's go with another honorable mention here. Hoodie, The Road to Halloween. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say The Road to Halloween? Now, I want to say it was 2023. I want to say 2023. Was it 2023? I think it was 2023. Hoodie really made himself known during this time. Now, Hoodie is not new to the sector. Like the first time I heard about Hoodie was in 2021. When Conscious Energy used to have like those call-in shows in his car, and he would have people on the phone talking with him. Sometimes Hood Conservative will call in and just troll Conscious Energy here. So that's how I first knew about Hoodie, right? That's how I first knew about Hoodie in 2021. In 2021, Hoodie was making himself known just a little bit after the 820 thing. But 2023, yo, man, Hoodie was on a fucking rampage. And it led to that motherfucking Halloween stream. Yo, when I tell you this nigga Hoodie dressed up as Conscious Energy for fucking Halloween, bro, the ball cap, the fucking sunglasses, and the thing with Hoodie, like he already a big dude like Conscious Energy. That shit was fucking wild. That right there made Hoodie right there. When I tell you the build up to that fucking show, man, yo, bro, man, the Hoodie was on a fucking roll during that fucking time, man. So definitely an honorable mention. That's definitely an honorable mention there. But let's keep this shit rolling, man, to number 8. Let me remove this real quick. Hold on, what number am I on? Okay, I see it. Let's keep this shit rolling, man. I appreciate everybody for coming in, man, to see y'all like having some reminiscences, reminiscing over the good old days, man. Like that's what I tried to do, man. That's what I tried to do. All right, so number eight, Carrie Ann, why are you here? Carrie Ann, why are you here? Do y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that? Think about that quote. Why are you here? And it involves Carrie Ann. Well, this particular breakthrough moment happened on this very channel. It happened on this very channel. So I think it was the Grit Money press conference. I want to say it was the Grit Money press conference here, and those particular lives are still up, y'all. Like I don't ever, delete my shit. So if y'all want to go back and watch that, go ahead and watch. I think it was the Grit Money press conference here. Now, Carrie Ann was not really that much known at this time here. She came from Nappy Yankee at first, but the thing with Nappy Yankee, and I'm not saying Nappy Yankee is not part of our sector, but when Carrie Ann was over there with Nappy Yankee was kind of on a different type of wave with his channel at that point in time. He was more deep diving into other things here. So when Carrie Ann was with Nappy Yankee, I don't really consider that she was part of the sector during that time. Now, what happened is, I think it was after the Shakim Humble King debate. I want to say it was that because Shakim was in one of those debates, right? And I remember it was YM. YM was in the chat, and we was doing the after show, like the after show of the debate. And YM was in the chat, and she told me that somebody would like, or more so, YM was either suggesting me somebody or saying somebody wanted to come up and see if they want to do a debate in the future. And I was like, all right, cool. So I dropped the link, and a lady came up in the back, and that was Carrie Ann's first time on the panel, or first time in the sector. Now, again, I don't know if Carrie was on other panels during that time, but at the time, nobody didn't really knew who Carrie Ann was when she was on that panel that night after that debate. All right. So nobody didn't really know who she was at that time. So that was really her first time in the sector. And again, all this is on my channel. All my lives are still up if you want to check those out. So 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 basically, Carrie Ann is talking about herself and what she wanted to do as far as doing a debate. We never really got to a debate with her and Shakim, but following that, at the next press conference, I did it, and I remember it was Tiff Griff, the Oracle, and Carrie Ann was all on my panel. And we was pretty much chopping it up. There's actually another guy that came on here. He pretty much got cussed out by Tiff Griff at the time. And so, pretty much as the show was going along, the Godfather D Darrell came on that motherfucking panel. And when I tell y'all, all hell break loose with Carrie Ann and D Darrell, the main thing I remember from that particular kerfuffle is D Darrell saying, "Why are you here?" That's all D Darrell kept saying. "Why are you here? Who are you? Why are you here?" Man, and look, after that particular live stream, a lot of people was rolling the red carpet out for Carrie Ann. A lot of people was. That was Carrie Ann's breakout moment. That was Carrie Ann's breakout moment. And Carrie Ann was brand new at the time. And when I tell you Carrie Ann's like status level went from here to skyrocketing at the time, bro, that shit was crazy at the time. That shit was crazy at the time. Man, look, like she really came in guns blazing that early during her time in the sector here. So yeah, man, that was just crazy, crazy, man. Yeah, that's number 8. Let me make sure I'm on track here. All right, I think I'm on track here. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, I'm in file 10. Let's keep it rolling, rolling, rolling. Shh. Damn it. Go in. So, honorable mention. Yes, sir. We got to talk about it real quick. Y'all already know what it is. Biddy Gate, Miss Verla. Now, Miss Verla, listen, if you listening, sweetheart, again, I'm I'm pretty much gonna say what everybody else say. You ain't gotta be ashamed of a motherfucking thing. What you did was what you did was one of the greatest things that this internet has ever fucking seen. You ain't got a motherfucking thing to be ashamed about, sweetheart. I fucking support it. You even got this nigga slaying the God calling up the damn panel on remix from fucking jail. Do you know how much impact you made when you did that shit? I support that shit, baby. Point blank, period. You you are a motherfucking legend. Not just in the fucking sector, but on the fucking internet. I fucking salute you. And I think that's one of the main reasons why you became the queen of the sector. Point blank, period. But yeah, man, that's an honorable mention right then and there, man. Shit. That was fucking great, man. Y'all need to stop playing with Dan Verlin, man. That shit was legendary. Shit was fucking legendary. But speaking of legendary, we got to keep rolling with this damn list, man. Because the more we get further down this list, man, the more you're gonna like, oh man, I remember that shit. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, damn right. Chad T, we support all the titties. Number 7, Eyes, August 20th, 2021. I don't think I gotta be any more specific with this. Miss Eyes came into the game on what apparently is a mistake. Now, she says a mistake. Some people say it wasn't a mistake. But all we know is that this was one of the most controversial things and one of the damnedest things we've ever seen in this damn sector. And it really made Eyes at the time. Now, obviously, over the years, Eyes was doing things on her own at the time. But this shit right here, this was her breakthrough moment. This 820 shit. Conscious Energy received $820 with his Cash App. It was meant to be $8.20 because it was August the 20th. Eyes says something about it. Make a Change said something about it. D Darrell said something about it. It pretty much put my ass in the fucking box to where I had to relieve Conscious Energy of his duties of these damn debates. A whole lot of dominoes fell into this shit. To the point now we have a fucking holiday, a Secktah holiday called 8 fucking 20. Big shout out to Eyes. Big shout out to Eyes. Snitching, Tad T, man. You snitching. Yo, look, man. Yo, look. The whole thing with, yo, look, bro. Speaking of Eyes with the thighs, yo, bro. Does anybody remember that remix interview? Does anybody remember that remix interview? Now, to the ladies, hold on, ladies. Now, let me cook for a minute. Let me cook. Let me talk to the fellas real quick. Y'all, fellas, do y'all remember that remix interview? That's all I fucking saw that damn night. Nothing but thighs. Anyways, let's go ahead and keep this shit rolling, man. Let me make sure I got my shit in order. All right, we got that. Should be the right one. Honorable mention, we got Breaking the Culture. The church sector arrives here. Now, this could have been a combination of a lot of things. It could have been a combination of the whole Conscious TV interview that Reb G did. Could be a combination with Breaking the Culture, and let me see a transcript. It can even be a combination of the Daryl Moore stuff when they was talking about Breaking the Culture. But really, all this is just when the church sector came into the sector at the time. And listen, I know a lot of people got a lot of opinions about the whole church sector era during that time, but I've always been a supporter of other sectors collaborating with our sector because it kind of gives us something new, gives us something fresh. It has a reason for the shit to keep going. And I think with the church sector at the time, if they didn't come into the game at the end of 2021, I don't think we would have really made it that far, to be honest. And I think it really set us up even better when certain beef sector people started coming around here. So here you go with that. Let me go ahead and keep going here. All right. So what number am I on? 13. This dude speaks at Thigh Antonium. All right, let's see. Let's go to the next one. Number 6. Shakim, the first heel turn. Now, for those of y'all who may be in the clouds, you may be from the beef sector, you may be new and y'all know about Shakim, and y'all trying to get the tea on Shakim from certain people in his own sector. A lot of y'all may be looking at this saying the first heel turn, because, you know, with Shakim, he had plenty of heel turns over the years. But we need to talk about the first heel turn that he ever did. And the thing about it is, a lot of people wouldn't even consider this a first heel turn from Shakim. A lot of people would consider this a babyface turn back in the day, depending on who you liked at the time. But when it comes to this particular breakthrough moment for Shakim turned, or was kind of the seeds planted for the Shakim that we see today. Because you see, before there was a Cowboy Raw, before there was a which one is it? Before there was the Monday, before there was and Samo, before there was gotta pick a side today, before there was a before all of that, there was the Uncle Jasaneb. Peace, YouTube family. This your boy Shakim Ra coming to you live. Now, y'all see how soft-spoken I was talking at that time? That was Shakim back in the day. Back in 2020, Shakim was a soft-spoken, well-spoken, professional, sort of shy individual back in the day. Y'all know what I'm talking about for the people that saw that shit back in the day. Shakim was a very, very respectable young man, to the point where some of us was actually saying that Shakim probably could have been the next Lennon Honor at the time because of what he was doing in the sector at the time. Because he was kind of doing what Lennon Honor was doing back in the day by basically reacting to Umar Johnson's sector clips and talking about Umar Johnson, right? So I knew about Shakim in November of 2020. So as time moved along, there was a video. There was a video by Monty Woodgrain and Speak Easy. These niggas did something I don't think they realized what the hell they did. Monty and Speak Easy, y'all did not realize what the hell y'all did that day when y'all made that motherfucking skit about Lennon. So what happened was, y'all, Shakim saw this skit. And I'm not sure if Shakim felt this way about Lennon way beforehand, but never said nothing, or maybe he needed, or like maybe he needed a reason to say something. But Shakim saw this skit, and he wrote down in Monty's comment section, "Can I react to this?" And this nigga Monty said, "Yeah." Now think about it. If Monty would have never said no, what the hell would happen today? What in the hell would happen today? So Monty said, yeah, and Shakim did a reaction. Now, at the time when Shakim did this reaction, listen, Shakim was so professional back in the day. Again, y'all, Shakim was so professional, so soft-spoken, so well-spoken. This dude couldn't even laugh at the motherfucking skit. When a lot of us laughed at that shit and poked fun at that nigga Lennon Honor, this nigga Shakim had a straight face the entire time. I wish that video was still up. I swear to God, I wish that live was still up. Shakim had a stone cold face that fucking day. And once he played the skit, Shakim said, well, hey guys, like I pretty much want to know what y'all thought about it. Didn't really think much about it. Okay, whatever. But then Shakim slowly started saying what he felt about Lennon Honor. And again, he was being very, very professional about it and whatnot. And then it led to Shakim having one-on-one conversations with people on his panels throughout 2020. I remember at the end of 2020, this dude was doing like 5-6 hour lives, just going back and forth with people about Lennon. But again, he was doing it very, very respectful. It wasn't until early 2021 this nigga got struck by Lennon. Then the seeds were planted since then. so then this led to all that throughout the years with Shakim, man. But this particular moment was one of those things here. So anyways, let's go ahead and keep this shit rolling. So we're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right. So I'm pretty much at number 6. I'm going to go ahead and go on a quick break. So yeah, I'm going to go on a quick break real quick. I'm going to play another goodie for you guys here. And to answer your mom's gains, that was in, hold on. Let me do my math real quick. Hold on. I'm going to turn 38 this year. 2026 minus 19. That was 2007. That was 2007, Mom's Games. That was in 2007. So unfortunately, that can't make the list. That can't make the list. I was 10 years earlier. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and go on a quick break with this here. Let's go ahead and let's do a quick music interlude since we're at the halfway point. Let's play a little bit of Mr. Wolf, man. This is a classic here. What's going on, T-Pre?
I don't know what niggas talking about. I've been lit before social media. I'm the shit in real life. How about that?
Drop that beat.
Bitch, I'm lit. Bitch, I'm lit. Bitch, I'm lit. Can't nobody tell me shit. Bitch, I'm lit. Bitch, I'm lit. Bitch, I'm lit. Can't nobody tell me. You can't tell me shit because I'm still the shit in the pandemic. That's right, I'm still the shit in the pandemic. Yeah, I'm still the shit in the pandemic. Okay, I'm still the shit in the pandemic. Bitch, I'm still the shit in this pandemic. Your bitch giving head, she gon' need a minute. That's like Serena, but she far from playing tennis. I'm drinking Grey Goose, then I chase it down with Guinness. Bitch, I'm lit. I'm the shit. Been the shit before this YouTube, don't forget it. So drunk, passed out, I can't remember. Woke up next to two twins, Tia and Tamara. If a nigga talk slick, then I'm sliding. I don't vote, fuck Trump, fuck Biden. Everything I do, I'ma need it right. Bitch, I'm lit, that's why everybody Bitch, I'm lit. Bitch, I'm lit. Bitch, I'm lit. Can't nobody tell me shit. Bitch, I'm lit. Bitch, I'm lit. Bitch, I'm lit. Can't nobody tell me. You can't tell me shit because I'm still the shit in the pandemic. That's right, I'm still the shit in the pandemic. Yeah, I'm still the shit in the pandemic. Okay, I'm still the shit in the pandemic. Bitch, I'm still the shit and I'm still buzzing. Been the shit back then when you wasn't. Rubber grip, go boom, fuck a muzzle. Ball heads, extended clip filled with Russell. Been the shit, but I don't mean to bust your bubble. Bitch, I'm lit if you don't like it, nigga, fuck it. I come in peace, but I ain't ducking from no trouble. I kill you, nigga, then I go and hug your mother. Toucan got the G-bus burning rubber. Watching out for the police and undercovers. I got the pump, but I ain't talking Cinderella. Let me tell it, I'm a bad mother, bad mother, bad mother. Bitch, I'm lit. Bitch, I'm lit. Bitch, I'm lit. Can't nobody tell me shit. Bitch, I'm lit. 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 Can't nobody tell me. You can't tell me shit because I'm still the shit in the pandemic. That's right, I'm still the shit in the pandemic. That's it, I'm still the shit in the pandemic. Okay, I'm still the shit in the pandemic.
Ooh, testing, 1 2 1 2. Just trying to make sure my sound's good. I gotta delete all these damn files. Damn, I could have removed all these damn slides. I did not know they kept all these slides in the damn thing when I manually put them in. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to remove all this shit real quick. Hold on. Anyways, y'all, I appreciate y'all for stepping into the building. We're halfway through on the Secktah's unofficial birthday. Last one. All right, I removed all of them. God damn, I didn't know all this shit was still there. Anyways, let's go ahead and keep this shit going. Let me make sure this next one is cool. All right, so we're going to go into another honorable mention here as we're halfway through this list. And I saw Propane was over here. What's going on, Wolf? What's going on? Big shout out to you. Man, is this motherfucking thing won't stop? Man, this is what I get for getting the damn duck. This is what I get for getting the damn duck. God saying don't get the duck next time. God saying do not get the duck next time. I'm almost there, y'all. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. There we go. Honorable mention. Pills. As my godson Tig would say, Pills. The debut of Officer Pillsbury. This nigga Pills, man. Do y'all remember when this nigga Pills came onto the fucking scene? This nigga was in a fucking cop suit. This nigga was in a cop suit. And what made these even more fucking hilarious at the time was this dude was jumping out the window for the AFWs, and it was really looking like a fucking sitcom with Pills. And the thing about it is, Pills did it so good, we really couldn't help but like the nigga. I mean, I'm sorry, because listen, when Pills came onto the scene, this was during the time where the whole AFW good guy stuff, us versus them thing was still going on, right? It was kind of winding down a little bit, but when Pills came onto the scene as Officer Pills and making those damn uploads, talking shit about other people, especially Shakim at the time, sticking up for anti-Afro and them. For me, this nigga was so good at what he was doing, I couldn't help but like the nigga. I couldn't help but like fucking Pills, even though I'm looking at this nigga like he a fucking op. I was like, yo, bro, man, you supposed to be a fucking op, man, but I like your ass. No diddy. I kind of fuck with you a little bit, man, because the way you fucking do it is just fucking entertaining as hell. And again, man, like, I really wish them damn videos were still up so we could kind of show some of them videos of Pills, man. But that dude Pills was fucking wild, man. That dude Pills was wild back in the day, man. But big shout out to Pills, man. Big shout out to Pills. All right, so let's get to number 5. Let's get to number 5, man. This is going to be a good one right here. Let's get to number 5. Number 5 is BAM! The Speakeasy, the Shock You Mentally. I would say this was one of the most important pieces of content that the Secktah could have had at the time. Because when Speak did this, Shock You Mentally, back in the day, it was really starting to open a lot of people's minds up. And the way Speak did it, the way he was witty about it, his charisma, his personality, he wasn't sounding too serious like I be in my documentaries, like Lennon Honor did this. with Speak, like he uh the whole thing with Speak, man, is that the way he delivers it, his timing of it, it kind of loosened a lot of people up. So instead of it being like, "No, my God, who is this guy? Don't talk about Lennon like that," it kind of made people just a little bit more like, "Oh, damn, this nigga really got a tank in his fucking backyard. He got a big ass hole in his yard." Like, so yeah, man. Big shout out to Speak, man. This really put Speak on the map to a lot of people in the sector. The first time I saw Speak was back on Monty Rootgrain's panel, I believe, like in September of 2020. Led to him joining TC on his panels in October 2020. I believe that same month, or maybe the next month, I think it was that same month in October 2020 that Speak dropped this Shockumentally, man. So yeah. Right, exactly, T Pre. They still using that content to this day. To this day, man. So yeah, man, that's why this thing is way high up at number 5, man. I mean, big shout out to Speak, man, for putting that out. All right, so let's get to another honorable mention. This here is going to be interesting. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for saying this. Dr. Bombay, Rev, I'm Sorry. Now, again, this was back during the Umar Johnson Secktah days. Again, us versus them mentality back in the day. Now, granted, I don't think Bombay was trying to be on some us versus them type shit. I think Bombay just looked at it as an opportunity, to have some fun with the shit at the time. But that's just my opinion. But boy, when this damn song came out, people were not happy. People were not happy when this song came out, and this really put Dr. Bombay in a certain light. He may have wanted to be in or may have not, but he was definitely noticed with this song. But big shout out to Bombay, man. He been had classics out ever since here, man. But if you want to talk about a breakthrough moment with Bombay, I would say this may be one of them right here. Let's keep it rolling. Let's get to number 4. Oh boy. Whew. May get some people riled up with this one. I don't know. May get some people some flashbacks they don't want. I don't know, but we about to see. Hold on, let me make sure I got it all queued up. Stefan. Motherfucking Stefan. Number 4. Now, it's another term that some of y'all use, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna call it Lennygate. I'm just gonna call it Lennygate. But this nigga Stefan. Now listen. If y'all want to talk about a nigga who had heat, Stefan, bro. Listen, when Stefan put that video out, it really got a lot of people riled up with the Lennon Honor supporters. And I understand why at the time, because it was a very serious accusation. But bro, I remember one time Stefan tried to get on Max V's panel. And this was during, I think it was like during one of those barbershop panels. This dude, Stefan, nonchalantly got onto the panel. And a lot of people didn't really know who he was. And I think it was mainly because I think he was under a different name, or they didn't recognize his voice, but somebody recognized him. And somebody said, "Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you that guy who was talking about Lennon?" Man, when I tell you that panel tore Stefan up, they did not like Stefan. That shit was crazy back in the day. All right, so let me go ahead and talk about the next honorable mention. We almost done, y'all. We almost done. Yo, like I'm telling you, like, yo, that dude Stefan, man, like he still get talked about that to this day. To this day. All right, so another honorable mention I want to talk about is Monty Woodgrain, the FDMG visit. The FDMG visit here. So this right here, I believe Monty was the first person, at least on camera, to go to the FDMG school. We hear a lot of people talk about Umar and the FDMG school at the time, but not many people actually went on camera and went to the actual FDMG school. Now, Monty went up there for comedic purposes. Y'all know how Monty is as a comedian and all that. He did certain skits. He had certain people with him doing the FDMG skits and whatnot. But this was definitely something that really helped Monty as far as his status in the sector at the time for visiting FDMG. So he was the first one, I believe, to finally get there. So big shout out to Monty Woodgrain. I pretty much knew Monty way back when he was beefing with Tommy Sotomayor. That was way back in 2013, 2014, I want to say. Yeah. So yeah, I pretty much knew Monty for a very, very long time here. So that was pretty cool though when he did visit the FDMG school. All right, let's keep it rolling, y'all. We almost done. You're almost done. Let me make sure I got this. All right, so number 3. You about to do this real quick. Number 3. All right. Number 3 is Don. From Dusty Don to Icy Don. Now, I know y'all remember this, bro. When Don came onto the fucking scene, bro, it was really something back then. Because this was back in 2020. And I just remember the first time TC uploaded that damn video. And he had Don in the fucking car, and TC was talking about Don's story. And I was just like, what in the hell? And then it went from, I remember it was Tiff, C-Rock Smooth, We on Lock, Worldwide. I believe there was one more person. They was calling Don like, yo, Don, bro, like you on some bullshit right now. And I remember Flacco, TC was on Don's side. D Darrell, I think, was somewhat in the middle, somewhat sometimes, but I think D Darrell at the time was more leaning towards Tiff and them a little bit. And bro, like I remember like the discussions, the debates about Don. I remember C-Rock Smooth and TC got into it a lot. We on Lock would get text messages from Umar while TC is live. Tiff Griff and Don. Oh my God. Don and Tiff Griff, man. That shit was insane. Just insane. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah. Don fucking M. Don motherfucking M. Yeah, UT, they definitely did. That shit was crazy. And I remember it was UT, like he would go on Don's live. The first ever time I ever saw Smoke God was actually on Don's panel. That was the first time I ever saw Smoke God. He was on Don's panel back in the day. So yeah, man, that shit was just fucking insane shit back then. Like, and we obviously can't forget about the famous phrase "fuck Don" from Tiff Griff. Oh man. Let's get to another honorable mention, y'all. Let's get to another honorable mention real quick. We're almost done. This dude Slander said Dom really broke up the sector. Scarlett versus Cosmo. Now, a lot of y'all probably don't remember this particular event that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the feud or the kerfuffle with Scarlett and Cosmo. I'm talking about what actually happened on a panel that kind of got Scarlett to just another level at the time. Now, Slander, I'm not sure if you remember what I'm talking about, because I do remember that you was in Flacco's chat all the time back then. So I'm not sure if you was there or you remember. But I remember Flacco did a live, and pretty much at the time, Cosmo was having some issues with Scarlett at the time. And at the time, Flacco kind of had his own little side gang at the time, and Scarlett was in there a lot. I know Slander Guy was in there a lot. Slander was under a different name at the time. I think it's somebody named Trader was in there as well. But those type of people would be in Flacco's spot all the time. And then when Scarlett came over to TC's thing, Cosmo and Scarlett would have they back and forth in the chat. But this one particular day, Flacco was on the panel, Cosmo was on the panel, and Cosmo was calling out Scarlett to get on the panel. And this was the first time we heard Scarlett's voice, Scarlett on the panel. Yo, them two was going at it. I could have sworn that video was on Secktah Wars, but I think Secktah Wars deleted his channel or something. I could have sworn that shit was on Secktah Wars, Cosmo and Scarlett. But that shit was kind of crazy back then. And I think ever since then, you know, that kind of put Scarlett kind of like in another profile, you know, since she did stick up to Cosmo at the time. So yeah, I definitely think that was an honorable mention. All right, so we're at number 2, y'all. So pretty much after number 2, we will do our last music interlude. So we'll do that real quick. But before we do that, let's talk about the number 2 breakthrough moment here. And big shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Let me make sure. So number 2 is Poetic Flacco, Bombs Over Baghdad. Now, if you want to know more information about Bombs Over Baghdad, go ahead and check out my One More for the Good Guys documentary. I talk about that in depth. But bro, Flacco was a fucking menace back in the day. Flacco was something else back in the day, man. Big shout out to Flacco, like when it comes to Flacco, man, you know, y'all pretty much already know I definitely fuck with Flacco heavy, man. You know, that's my guy. But that motherfucker was a damn menace back in the day when he came into the fucking scene. He had this damn Secktah on a fucking chokehold back in the day, boy. Just about everybody he was beefing with, from Reb G, E&J, that Soldier Ken from back in the day. Shit, man. It was pretty much a who's who. It was a who's who back in the day, man. That dude Flacco was a menace, man. He was a bad boy back in the day. Bad boy. Bad boy back in the day. Anyways, that's number 2. And let's go ahead and do our last music interlude. And big shout out to Wolf again. And Slander Guy pretty much read my mind earlier, because I wanted to play Propane's new joint. But big shout out. Oh, yeah, Slander. Man, yo, bro, man. Yes. That nigga Flacco was a fucking demon. And yo, look, listen, that was the only time I got pissed off at Flacco. That was the only time I got pissed off at that nigga. That was the only time. Because that shit fucking pissed me off to no fucking end. I did not like that shit. But again, man, big shout out to Flacco. You know, he's still doing his no jumper thing. Definitely doing great with his content on the same channel that we all saw him in when he was just under 100 subscribers. So yeah, man, big shout out to Flacco. Let me go ahead and do our music interlude real quick, and then we'll go with our number 1. But it's like I said, y'all, Slander read my mind earlier when he did his live. I checked out his replay, and I was like, damn, I was going to do that. But anyways, this here is Mr. Wolf's new joint.
Pick it up, make it drop. make it drop. Pick it up and 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 make it drop. Pick it up, make it drop. Make it up and make it drop. Bring it back, start from the top. Goddamn, your pussy soaking wet. Somebody run and get a mop. You want me, bitch? Quit acting shy. You and I know I'm that guy. It won't hurt to take a try. Pick it up, make it drop. Wiggle, wiggle, side to side. Jiggle, jiggle, side to side. I'm Akinelli in this bitch. She singing, put it in a mile. I put it in a mile. She was gagging while she sucking. She was kissing me, begging, kept begging me to fuck you. She was ass naked, but she warm undercover. Soft ass body, must've got it from her mother. She said, I don't care, go ahead, pull my hair, fuck her hard, don't stop, pick it up, make it drop, pick it up and 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 make it drop, girl, pick it up and make it drop, pick it up and make it drop, pick it up and make it drop, pick it up and make it drop. You know me, I'm keeping up. I asked her, was it deep enough? She said, fuck yeah, it's deep enough. Rubbed on her legs, feet and stuff, rolled over, she on top. She picked it up, now make it drop, make it drop. Pick it up and 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 make it drop. Girl, pick it up and make it drop. Pick it up and make it drop. Pick it up and make it drop.
She slurping, she working, she spitting, she burping, she screaming, she yelling out loud, hurt me, hurt me. Got the bird chirping, sweating, laughing. She told me to slap it, she told me to smack it, then grip, hold, and grab it. My hand filled with ass cheeks, we drinking, we smoking. I'm dropping my ashes, a few more, I smash it. She sprayed it, her butt cheeks, and asked how I asked look. I said it looked nice, she said thank you, and that's when she made it drop.
Pick it up and make it drop. Pick it up and make it drop. Pick it up and make it drop. Pick it up and make it drop. Pick it up and make it drop. Pick it up and make it drop. Pick it up and make it drop.
Yo. Just waiting on my sound. Make sure I'm good in the background. Okay, I hear me. So that was Mr. Wolf. Man, let me take this thing down. Hold on. So right there, that's Mr. Wolf. Big shout out to him. Shout out to the Cherokee. Like Chad T said, big shout out to Wolf, man. See, he's doing big things. All right. So before I get to the number one breakthrough moment, I need to talk about this last honorable mention. And slander, you may remember this one. You may remember this one. Spano may remember this one, and Mike A. Powell may remember this one. But a lot of y'all probably don't, because this was way back in the day. Like when Slander Ave wasn't the Slander Ave we know now. This was early Slander Ave. And yo, Slander, look, I pretty much know that your channel got deleted, but if there was some way that you still have this fucking clip, play that shit or give it to me. Because, bro, that shit kind of gets rewinded in my head sometimes over the years. We got to talk about this moment here. Give me a second, y'all. Let's go through our last honorable mention real quick. God damn it, this motherfucking thing. Every time I fuck. Hold on. All right. We almost there. So, yo, I got to talk about this real quick. Slander, do you know what I'm talking about when I say photon DNA to pull up? Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. Because a lot of people probably don't know or probably don't remember or probably wasn't watching like that back in the day. Because again, y'all, this was very early Slander app shit. So there's a lot of moments with Photon. We can talk about the fries and the mayonnaise stuff. We could talk about when he first cammed up on binary shit. But this here, I think, is so underrated on what made Photon. Now, at the time, I want to say he was AI Allen, I want to say, I don't know if he was just starting to be Photon or if he was under AI Allen. Yo, bro, slander. Either send that shit to me, bro. Send that shit to me. I gotta relive that fucking clip. I gotta relive that clip. Yep. Yo, chat. Yep. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This shit was so fucking crazy back then. So listen, I think it was Slander, Spotum, and Mike A. Powell. Now, at the time, Mike A. Powell and Photon, they would talk a little bit of shit here and there. You know, like Photon would kind of be like the fourth wheel sometimes on Slander shit back in the day. So one day, I want to say it was something along the lines of Mike A. Powell wanted Photon to pull up, or Photon wanted to know where Mike A. Powell lived at. And at the time, I want to say Mike A. Powell said he was in Photon City at the time. And so Mike A. Powell was kind of describing where he stay at, and Photon apparently knew where he was at. So this nigga Photon cammed up. He cammed up, not his face, but he cammed up on where he was going. And Mike A. Powell was kind of making it seem as if Photon was at Mike A. Powell's apartment building. And then this nigga Photon going up there, he buzzing, he kind of yanking the door, trying to open the fucking door. I'm sitting here like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, this nigga crazy. Now, thankfully, Mike A. Powell was just trolling Photon the entire time, but this nigga Photon was really trying to pull up on Mike A. Powell. I was like, this nigga is crazy. That shit was stupid, yo. Yo, Slander, yo, bro, Slander, man, send me that live, send me that clip. I gotta relive that shit, man, because I've not seen that in so long. That shit was crazy. That shit was wild. That shit was wild. All right, let's get to our number one. Again, big shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for having a good time in the chat. I appreciate for y'all kind of like just reliving the past days, the present days, you know, pretty much just taking a break from the current Secktah events. I know there's some stuff going on, but ain't no wrong with taking a little bit of break here and there, you know, so that's why I'm here. Number one, Umar Johnson Ops. I'm in your ass. No Diddy. That's the only time I'm going to say that. But yeah, man, this particular clip, you can see this on YouTube. It's still up on particular people's channels. It's also in the One More for the Good Guys documentary as well. Yep. I've been doing cheap plug for the documentary all stream long because a lot of history is on that documentary, you know. But anyways, yeah, when Umar Johnson was just going in 2020, I think it was early 2020, February 2020, he name dropped Rep G, Anti-Afro, Monty Woodgrain, Lenore Honor, not Lennon Honor, but Lenore Honor, Dr. Mukasa Africa Mayet, Dr. William Clay. Yo, bro, man, this dude was going in. He said he want their phone numbers. He want everything. Like, I want their phone numbers. Yo, this dude, yeah, man, this dude Umar was just going in, calling people bitches and stuff like that. Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. And most importantly, you know, this sector was off of Umar Johnson. So for Umar to shout everybody out in the way that he did, it was definitely a breakthrough moment for the Umar Johnson Ops. Definitely a breakthrough moment for them. But yeah, man, that is the end of the list. That's the end of the list. Pull up team. Oh man, Slander Guy said he found it. Yo, bro, send that to me or whatever the case is, man. That shit was wild. Yep, I definitely agree, T-Pre. That definitely should have been number one here. But yeah, man, that's the end of the list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link for anybody that want to come up. Again, nobody don't got to, as I always say. And I'll just give it a few minutes. Nobody don't come up. Y'all know me. Y'all know I don't trip. I'm going to take my black ass off this shit. and come back in August. All right. So anyways, y'all, the link is down there. Anybody want to come up? If not, that's cool. Take my black ass off here. I'll give it a few minutes, man. But yeah, man, big shout out to y'all, man. Big shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming into the building. And yeah, man, I'm pretty much just looking forward, pretty much just looking to another great year, you know. As always, when I come on here, try my best to keep y'all entertained, try to put the best show I can on possible, especially with my busy schedule. And like I said before, my tentative schedule, y'all got saw it at the beginning. If not, go ahead and red ball that shit. 820 talent show is going to come up. King, Queen, and Secktah is coming in November. Bracketology's in October. That's pretty much what I got. So 5 live streams again this year. But as I always say, if I have to come live a 6th time or a 7th time or an 8th time, I'll let you guys know. But for now, it's only 5, you know. But as far as the Secktah goes, you know, big shout out to y'all. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. Y'all know how I am, man. You know, like I be in the chats and whatnot. Oh, look like we got a visitor. We got a visitor. Shout out to Lemon. Uh-oh. Is she here?
I'm here.
Oh. No wonder. I got the layout. I was like, damn, where's Stephanie at? What's going on?
What it do? I just wanted to wish you and the Secktah the best and the best wishes, happiest moments. Have a good time today on this, the anniversary of Anti's biggest and first humiliation, one of many. And I'm glad that you continue to do this to celebrate her fall from grace and her the biggest and first step on her road to losing all status in the Secktah and all credibility. So thank you for continuing to mark this blessed occasion.
Oh shit, man! I'm about to get in trouble because of the white girl. Oh man, we got a visitor. Chad T, what's going on?
Shit, what's going down, Playboy?
Man, shit, man.
Hey, Chad, what to do?
What's going on, Big Vest? Shit, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on?
So, shit, I was in and out a little bit. Can you just give me a quick summary of 1 through 10? You know what I'm saying, so I can make sure I didn't miss nothing.
Oh shit, 1 through 10. Hold on. Shit.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Why? You trolling me?
I don't troll, nigga. Come on now.
All right, hold on. Like I think it was just kind of random. That's why I was like 1 through 10.
Yeah, because I make sure I didn't miss nothing because I was in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So yeah, like I think I had the Umar I'm in your ass video at number 1. I had I think I had Flacco Bombs Over Baghdad at number 2. Shit, who I hell's that? I know I think I had Don at 3. Stefan, I think I had at 4.
You had Photon's pull up somewhere in there in the top.
No. Like that was an honorable mention.
No, that was an honorable. Sorry.
Yeah. I had Speak Easy to Shock You Mentally at 5. Shock Him, the first heel turn at 6. Shit. What the hell I had it at 7? I think 7 was the 820 with eyes. 8 was Carrie Ann and D Darrell on my show. Number 9 was
the church sector. Was that an honorable mention?
Yeah. That was an honorable mention. I know I had Raw B at number 10. Number 9 was yeah. The number 9 was the Tiff Griff, the neutralized comment that kind of set the AFW off on her.
Okay. So I didn't miss nothing. So you just up for years, so the chat niggas no fucking love, man. This some bullshit, LV. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to discuss this, nigga, because we came in and knocked motherfuckers' heads off. We destroyed the fucking good guys, nigga.
Oh man.
You didn't give us no honorable mention either.
Well, like
What's
Yes,
going
correct.
on, LV, man? Chad T, what's up, man?
What's poppin',
I want to do
C?
see.
Hey, what's going on, Stephen? It's all good, man. I just want to come up here, man, pop it with y'all for a few minutes, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, they give the chat niggas no fuck, man. What's going on, LV, man?
oh man. Um, well. I mean, I pretty much got like 10 slots, and I had 10 honorable mentions. I mean, shit,
And
it is.
nothing was about the chat, man. Come on, man. What the fuck, LV? I thought we was better than that, man. We didn't get no
Oh
Al
man.
mention or nothing, man. You just left the chat niggas all out the history, man. Just erase all our comments now, man. Just erase them all.
Oh man. I pretty much still get heat for putting chat people on the damn brackets. Damn, like you got to
And
cut
we
me
don't
some
give a
slack.
fuck. That's what I'm saying, man. We hold you down for that shit. We tell you fuck them niggas. Keep doing what you do.
Oh man, damn man. Like I think, damn Chad, man, you kind of put me in the spot now.
Hey, it's
I
all
gotta,
good.
He's
You
got a
know what I'm
point.
saying?
I pretty much gotta go back into my beach house now. Yeah, that's crazy as hell. But you
You carrying
I think
for the chat
my sound
niggas,
is
boy. That's
fucking up, so I'm
crazy.
gonna drop down.
all right then, Steph. Chad, you keep going in and out, bro.
Oh shit, my bad, man. You bad signal over here. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, but you done had Kerry make the shit before the chat niggas. It's like, god damn, boy. Maybe we need to put in some more work. I don't know, man. Maybe we need to put in some more work.
Shoot. I mean, when it came to the carry shit, I mean, shit. Shoot, like when Carrie did that, man, the whole damn sector went crazy. I pretty much had to put that shit on the damn list. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably would have put the Verla titties on the list before that. Maybe Kerry would have been honorable mention on my shit, but you know what I'm saying.
Every time I come around,
Yeah.
it's titty talk.
Well, I mean, you got titties. You brought them up here.
Hello, Chad. Hey,
Shit,
CE,
what's going
LV.
on?
Another great show, honey. You know it was a vibe, and thank you for always, keeping our sectoring when it comes to things like this. So, of course, we want to give you your flowers now. And thank you for giving us a little outline of what's coming up and what we can expect. So, appreciate you, darling.
No doubt, Teresa. I appreciate you coming up.
Absolutely. Now, I'm getting ready to get back down. So, y'all have a good and again, another vibe for us. So, I see you later and I adore you. And hello, my bunnies.
All
Okay.
right.
See you later.
All right, Teresa.
All right, darling.
But
Shit,
when
I'm
it
figuring.
but when it came to that Verla thing though, Chad, like I was thinking about it, but then I kept thinking about the aftermath of it, because the whole thing with Verla, like she pretty much chilled out though. She pretty much chilled out though for the rest of her time though after that. I mean, granted, she wasn't queen of the sector, but ever since then she kind of chilled out. So that's why I had that shit as just an honorable mention.
Already. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I was coming up here fuck with you on the shit. Cause they all like, that nigga there putting out no chat shit. We didn't get no slander Al recognition or nothing up in here. But it's all good, cause it's LV's point of view. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. I feel you. CE, what's going on?
Yeah, LV, man. I ain't gonna keep you too long, man. I just wanted to, just come up here and thank you, man, for playing my song at the beginning of the live stream, man. I really appreciate that, brother. And I wanted to just speak just a few minutes, on some sector history and you had brought it up, man. What happened? Can you hear me, brother? Am I clear?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Okay, make sure I ain't static or nothing. But I when you brought up, brother Lemon, man, and the whole talent show kerfuffle, man, and I wanted to tell the truthers, just like my go-tofers. Family, there's a passage in the Bible that says, We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places. And I had a lot of love for Lemon before we did the whole talent show. We had the whole fallout. I helped him with it. Brother Binary Code hosted, and he ultimately played my video for his little halftime the talent show. And did I feel like I was shafted? Did I feel like that I wasn't appreciated? I did kind of, man, because again, I like that Brother Lemon, even played the song during the halftime show, but I didn't like, when the next day after, after it started getting a whole lot of views, he was upset with your brother Conscious Energy because he got a copyright. And I told Brother Lemon, I ain't got nothing against the beef sector, but I told Brother Lemon 2 days before the show, I say, man, are you sure you want to play the song, man? Because, if you didn't know the song was copyrighted, or if you didn't know, everybody in our sector know that I own the song. And if you listen to the song, you're going to see a commercial, or you'll get something from my record label saying, hey, you played the song, just like any other song that you play, you get a little thing from YouTube. It ain't no strike or nothing. It just simply saying that, hey man, this music, is owned by such and such. And if you want to make some money off of it, this is the cut. So, Brother Lemon was really upset about that, man. And I think he made a real big deal. I don't really think it was Lemon as so much as those heckling hens that he had in his chat room, causing all kinds of confusion because they were so upset that your brother CE was getting his song played during the half, man. And and I got to give much love to Binary Code, man, because Binary Code was the only person from our sector that day, well afterwards, that defended me on. Y'all may remember Binary Code did a live stream 2 days later when this all popped off, and he defended me, and he told Lemon, this is what he told Lemon. He say, Lemon, how did you not know that the song was copyrighted? And if you did, and this is what Lemon said at the beginning of the talent show. He said, anybody who come up here and do a song, I'm not worried about getting commercial money, because he was monetized. So I'm not worried about the commercials because, I'm pretty sure everybody going to be using different beats. Of course, we've seen Shakim Honest Row. He used somebody beats. It was a lot of people who was doing they little spew, and they was using music that wasn't theirs. I actually own mine, but I was the one that got singled out for whatever reason, LV. And I just appreciate you bringing that up, man, because because ultimately, me and Lemon had a fall and not on the show. And since then, since I was disrespected, by one of those crackling hens on the show, I told him, I say, Lemon, this my last time coming on your show, brother. This the last time I'm gonna be disrespected, and I haven't been on this show yet. He asked me to come back, but the damage was already done, man. And then you got people sliding under tables doing so-called talent, man. And the guy that won, don't get me wrong, the guy that won, I mean, his stuff was all right, man. But it was, I think I deserve at least to get second place. But when you seen how his chat room, and when you seen those two main women who always on this channel starting messing, doing a whole bunch of cussing, disrespected men, not knowing how to stay in a woman's place, and just doing all this disrespectful stuff, I had it with it. And I told Brother Lemon, I say, Brother Lemon, man, these women is gonna be your detriment. This gonna be your downfall. And look what happened. His channel ended up getting taken away. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
Yeah. I wanna. Hey, I got an echo. I got an echo.
Oh, okay. Let me mute. Go.
Right. I pretty much want to take a break real real quick from you, CE. Let's go in and hear what T Pre got to say real quick. What's going on, Pre?
Hey LB, what's going on? Hey CE, what's happening? Happy birthday to the Secktah.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, T Pre? Salute.
No doubt.
I'm moving my mic.
Okay, chilling. I just wanted to say I did go back and redball a little bit just so I can see who your picks and stuff was. And I know that it was probably really difficult to come to these conclusions, right? But I think you came to some good ones. Those were pretty good. So shout out to you for that. Yeah, it was a good show. And from what I got to see, it was definitely a good show. But I'm going to hop down. I just wanted to give you your flowers for that.
All right. I appreciate it, T Pre. Thanks for coming up.
All right, peace, y'all.
All right.
But yeah, brother, I'm gonna get on up out of here too, LV, man. I just wanted to tell you, man, I appreciate you playing the song, man, and you know what I'm saying, just taking time out, man, to do some Secktah history, man. And I enjoyed the show, man. And I hope, man, you know, some brother, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I know it's gone, but I miss the debates. And I'm gonna tell you why I missed the debates, because I heard when you was talking about the whole Raw B, we on lock kerfuffle, man. I had that, I had a lot of debates on your channel, man. One of my favorite debates was the one I did with We On Lock, man. And I had a lot of fun doing that, man. But I just hope, man, maybe you can do some more content. I know you rarely come online and do some stuff, but I appreciate you doing this, man. And I hope that maybe you can bring back the debates in some kind of form to maybe garner a little bit more support from the Secktah, because I think that'd be something the Secktah love to see. A real good debate, though. I'm not gonna tell you who to pick, but I think, man, if you brought that back, man, I think the Secktah will really like that. But that being said, LV, man, salute to you, brother, man. Good show, and take care of yourself, brother.
All right, CE. I appreciate you for coming up.
Salute, man.
No doubt, man. That was Conscious Energy. Big shout out to Conscious Energy. Big shout out to the cocaine strippers. Big shout out to everybody that came up on the panel. So if I ain't got nobody else that want to come up, like I said, I'm going to take my black ass off of here, because y'all know how I do. I ain't trying to be on this bitch goddamn 6, 7, 8 hours. Unless it's really popping shit. Shoot, I could probably pull that shit off. But in any event, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up if nobody else don't want to come up. I appreciate y'all for coming into the building. Trying to see if I got a song or something I can go out with, because I know Living Life to the Fullest don't like it when I just leave like that. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go off with this one right here. And with that, y'all, I'll see you guys in August, hopefully for 820 Day. We'll see. I'll talk to y'all later.
Peace and love, family. This is your boy LV, the showman, doing it all legal so I can fly like an eagle. And family, I'm here to send you tons and tons of good energy. However, though, what happens when there's bad energy coming to you? Check it out. See, with division and confusion, it could be quite hard, family, to find a solution. See, I don't know who need to hear this tonight, but just know everything, baby, is gonna be all right. See, when God made the heavens, earth, and man, he just know everything, family, is part of the plan. And when it comes to that wicked spirit of despair, just know, family, you gotta breathe in that good air. Baby, it's just a kerfuffle. Baby, it's just a kerfuffle. Baby, it's just a kerfuffle. Take that, take that, take that. Baby, it's just a kerfuffle. Baby, it's just a kerfuffle. Baby, it's just a kerfuffle. Take that, take that, take that.
Wait. LV, what the fuck is this? And who the fuck are you talking to? And what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you even singing right now?
Mind your business, G. Mind your goddamn business. Now see, family, excuse that self-hating Negro G. When for years, family, he's been eating off me. See, family, G is a man that gets off a hand. And it's clear his wickedness comes from Satan. But G, I wanna help ya, brother, help ya. For I always forgive the rift that's between us. Just let me reach and touch. Why can't we come together? Am I asking for much? Enough of the arguing, the bickering, and all that fuss. Because it's clear, brother, what you really need is Jesus. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Take that, take that, take that. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Take that, take that, take that. Woo! Sister Patterson. I want to give a big shout out to Sister Patterson for giving me that beautiful donation, sister. It's greatly appreciated.
You have got to be fucking kidding me. So this whole time you've been getting donations and you still haven't owed me anything. I gave you money just a month ago and you still haven't given me shit.
Whole ass nigga. I don't owe you shit. I'm tired of your bullshit. You always do this shit to me. Fuck you. I don't owe you a goddamn thing. You said I was a fucking bullshit. You just nigga. It's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Take that, take that, take that. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Take that, take that, take that. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Take that, take that, take that. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Take that, take that, take that. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Take that, take that, take that. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Baby, it's just a kerfluffle. Take that, take that, take that.